Two things, and it will actually change your life. Two things really interesting that occurred to me about, I would say, a couple of months ago. What happened is things were not going the way I thought they were supposed to go. Things were actually going, I would say, a little bit bad. And I remember being at one point really trying to ask myself why this is happening. Why everything it's going not according to the plan. Now, according to what plan? That was the question. And those two things actually changed the course of my life. For a moment, I was actually really astonished of the things that happened. So let me get into the story so you know what I'm talking about. So a few months back, things were not going, as I said, very good. At that point, the first thing that I did that actually changed my life was, I don't know where I saw this. I don't know if I read it somewhere. I don't know if I watched a video or I did something special. I really cannot recall. But what I did, I started writing and documenting everything. But not only just writing and documenting, because I've done this in the past, but actually I never took the time to actually write my goals and the things that I want. Usually we live our life, and maybe that happened to you, but this is how I was feeling. I was feeling that I was living my life a little bit maybe like a dog, like an animal, I would say. Maybe that's very hard or harsh to say, but in a sense, this is how I was feeling. I was feeling that I was living my life without any purpose, without any direction. Every day would look like just another day, a different day in a jungle. And at that point I said, you know what, let me start actually taking a piece of paper, and I took a blank sheet of paper and I started writing my goals. And I wrote down, I started my phrase with my sentences with I want to, and then I used to say something. I'm not gonna tell you exactly what is it that I asked, because those are very personal things, but I started writing, I want this, and I want that, and I want this, and I want that. And I think my list came down to about maybe, I would say, 5-6 things. And I was not just saying, example, I want money, or I want this, or I want that, like unspecific. I was actually being very specific. And I said, I want this, and I want that, but I was being, like I said, specific. And I wrote, and after putting actually about 5 things, I realized that it wasn't a lot. That actually all the things that were playing in my mind, thinking, you know, this is wrong, and that is wrong, and this, I wish this would be different, and I wish that would be different, and I wish this other thing would actually be also different. And what I realized that actually I wasn't really far away. After writing, like I said, about, sorry that I'm looking around, there's a car is getting very close to my car. I don't want the guy to hit my car, because it actually happened this week that somebody hit my car. Not a big accident, just small on the mirror, a bit. They hit the mirror, and I don't know who it was, because it's a hit and run. Anyways, let's go back to the story. So after only 5 things or 6 that I wrote, I realized, oh my God, I don't really desire a lot. And maybe it's because of the fact that of my age, that I have done a lot of things. I have accomplished a lot of things that I wanted to accomplish. And basically, the things that I wanted were not too difficult to reach, actually. And then I said to myself, well, I never done this exercise. I never actually tried to write down and be specific about the things that I want. And after doing that, I said to myself, I'm gonna, you know what, start reading this at least 3 times a day. And I started reading in the morning, and then I started reading it in the afternoon sometimes, and in the evening as well. And also what I tried to do is I tried adding things whenever I had a new thing that I wanted to do, that I wanted to actually add. Let's say, oh, I forgot this, I want also to do that. Then I used to write it. So I used to add to my list. And after a few weeks, I would say, I still wasn't very like always disciplined about it, because I said to myself, I'm gonna do this at least 3 times a day. I'm gonna read it at least 3 times a day. I don't understand why this guy just came so close to me, right there in the back. You can't probably not see it, but it's almost touching my car. I don't know why. There's space everywhere to park, and he just decided to park right next to me. Anyways, I'm so sorry that I'm interrupting, but it's getting me distracted. So I said, you know what, I'm adding things, and I've not been very disciplined about it. Sometimes I read it 3 times, sometimes only 1 time, sometimes I forgot, sometimes I didn't read it at all, but my list was there. All of a sudden things start going completely different. I was astonished. Things are starting to happening. I was receiving money from here, from there, unexpected things, really things that were not unexpected. I was like, what's going on? I even remember that I even got a gift. Somebody came to me and said, hey, listen, here, this is a gift for you. I'm like, what? Really? But I don't really need it. I said, please take it. It's from me. I'm like, okay, I'll take it if it's gonna make you feel good. Yeah, please. And I was, oh my God, what is this? What is this? And things like that, very, very, very strange. I started receiving, and my mindset started completely changing. Things that I were doing in the past wrong, that I was not succeeding in things, all of a sudden I was succeeding in stuff, and it was becoming easy. And actually people around me that were close, they would start to realize, and they even told me, man, things are changing for you, things are going your way. I see that things are looking good. And they didn't understand. I didn't say anything because I don't even think that I'm supposed to be saying this. I'm not sure that I might be doing something bad and I might be changing all this. I don't know, but it was actually happening. Anyways, to make the story short, things started changing for me, and this is the first event. So when I started doing that, things started shifting. But then I forgot once again, and like I said, I wasn't very, very disciplined about it, and things went up and then it started going down again. And when they started to get down, this is even more personal, but I'm still gonna tell you, I decided, you know what, I had a feeling, I felt something like, man, I have enough of this. I really have enough of this. And I said to myself, you know what, at one point I said, things were starting to go my way. Everything was going again. It's going backwards again. So I had this feeling of discouragement. I was discouraged. I was down. I'm like, again, man, I don't know what's going on. And I said, you know what, upper power up there. And I said, this is what I said. You know what? I'm really, really tired. Like I was talking to a person. I'm really tired of this. I try all my ways. I try left. I try right. I tried up, I tried down, I tried 45 degree, 95 degree, 33 degrees. I tried all the degrees in that circle that is the earth and the universe and all that. I try every single thing. I've been trying left and right, and it's not going my way. It's not going the way I would like it to go. From now on, I don't want to decide. I don't want to choose. I don't want to do anything. I want you to choose. I think it's time that you choose and that you guide me where I'm supposed to go, because I'm done. I'm done trying my way. My way does not work, or it works a bit and then stops. So now what I want you, please, I want you to guide me, to tell me this is the way, and you're gonna follow this. And I lift my hands and I said, that's it, I'm lifting my hands. So that's the conversation I had. As soon as I said that, I started doing my things again, living my life, and without even notice, I was doing stuff. Boom, once again, with the combination of the goals and the writing things and all that, combining both things. But I felt that things were, this time, it was not only, okay, because I had this goal and then all of a sudden I did actions towards my goal and things happened. No, I felt an external power actually guiding me into here, go left, here, go right, you shouldn't do this, you should do this, no, relax, today you should do this, okay, you should do that. And things took a turn for the best. And every time I was faced to a big decision and I needed to do something big that I didn't know what to do, once again I used to say, I leave that to you. And I left it to it, and boom, things were starting to move once again in the right direction. And I was saying, you know what, if it is what it is, if it's this gonna go bad, it's gonna go bad, because that's what I asked the power to actually do. So I can't complain, I can't be mad about it, I can't be upset, I can't be anything like that. No bad emotions. You're gonna have to be stoic, and you're gonna have to take it as it is. If it doesn't go your way, if it doesn't go the way you think, the way it's supposed to go in your mind, leave it. because you said it already. You lifted your hand, so it's not up to you anymore. So if that path, whatever happened there, when you turn left and this is what happened, it happened. Let it go. So I started not battling against things and trying to make it work and make it good and make it this and make it no. I let it go smooth, and things went. And one of the things that I'm talking about, it's financial, because a lot of people are very invested in the financial things, and one of the things that actually worked really well for me was financially. And for those about 3-4 months that this last, I can tell you that financially I receive a lot in the 5 figures, not the 6 figures, but it was on the 5 figures, and it was a very considerable amount. I'm not gonna tell you exactly the amount, but because I don't think this is really important. But what is important is that I did those 2 things. And what I want you to take from this, because I don't want to make this video is going out for 15 minutes and I don't want to make it too long. Try those. I'm not sure if it's gonna work for you. I'm not sure if it's not gonna work. I have no idea. What I know is that I did those 2 things. The one was the writing of my goals and to try to read them 3 times a day, and I actually understand that, all right, so you wrote on this paper this goal, but now you need to take action on things that you already wrote. You're not gonna just write things and cross your arms and not do anything. So instead, you're gonna have to put up some work. And then the second thing, like I said, lift your hands, give it all the praise to whoever you believe, to whatever you believe. And if you don't believe on anything, well, then this video might not be for you. So this is my video for today. This is Hustle Money. We're still working hard on this channel, and like I said, if it goes the way it goes, it's not because of me. It is because I implemented those 2 things that I just told you. And one of the thing is, this channel, if it succeeds, is because I already asked to the upper power up there to do and guide me properly to the right place, if it's that what his goal is. Till next time, stay blessed. Go ahead and watch my next video.